So, we're dealing with simplifying rational expressions. When you're given a rational expression like this, and you're asked to simplify it, the goal is you want to write it, you want to simplify the quadratic expressions, and then you'll be able to simplify the rational expression. So what do I mean by that? The first thing you note is 4x squared minus 10x plus 6. Treat that with, just use the AC method to solve that, or whatever method you're able to use. That way you get two brackets. You get two brackets on top, you get two brackets on the bottom, and then you'll see if you can cancel out anything. But we're not going to do that yet. Let's start with using the AC method to solve the top, and then we'll solve the bottom, and then we'll have our answer. The AC method simply tells us that we find two numbers that when you multiply them will give you AC, and when you add them will give you B. And so 4 times 6 is 24, and your B is minus 10. And so using the AC method, the way you solve the first one is you write it out as 4x squared minus. Now you need the two numbers. What two numbers multiply to give you 24 and add to give you negative 10? The numbers are negative 6 and negative 4. And so you get 4x squared minus 6x minus 4x plus 6 on top. And then on the bottom you get your AC for the second one is minus 6 and your B is minus 1. And so you're looking for two numbers that when you multiply them together give you negative 6. When you add them you get negative 1. And those numbers are minus 3 and 2. And so you get minus 2x squared minus 3x plus 2x plus 3. That's the first step. Now notice that your A, and the first one I could have simplified my A, but I don't need to. But notice that your A is not 1. It's 4 on the top and it's minus 2 on the bottom. That means that you're not done with the problem yet. Again, if you had x squared plus 3x plus 2, your answer will simply be the next step, x plus 2, x plus 1. But that's not the case. In this case, A is 1, so things are different. When you're solving quadratic expressions and A is not equal to 1, make sure you go ahead and continue. You're not done yet. Now you factorize by grouping, and then it will make more sense. So let's go ahead and factorize by grouping. What is the common between 4x squared and 6x? We know obviously will be a 2x. We have 2x outside, and then we have x minus 3. And then we have minus 2 into x minus 3. That's what we get on the top when we simplify, when we take out what is common for the top. On the bottom, what's common will end up becoming minus x into 2x plus 3, and then plus 1 into 2x plus 3. So again, I'm just showing you step by step how you handle simplification of rational expressions like that one. And then the next step is simply take out what is common. X minus 3 is common, so we get x minus 3, and then write down what you have left. 2x minus 2, divided by, you take out what's common, 2x plus 3, and that's divided by minus x plus 1. That is actually all that you can do with this problem, because none of these cancel out, so you just leave it the way it is. If they ask you to find the exclusion values, set the denominator equal to 0 and solve for x in this one and solve for x in this one, and you get two exclusion values for this problem. That's how you simplify that rational expression. There are times when, as you solve, you realize that when you solve the top and the bottom, you might get, for example, x plus 1, x minus 3 divided by x minus 3 into x plus 2. In this case, you can cancel the x minus 3's, but that's not the case with this problem. So that's all you need to do. If they ask for the exclusion values, set the denominator equal to 0, solve the two brackets, and you get two exclusion values. That's how you do that problem from lesson 28.